Have you ever seen Taiwan from above?齊柏林, an aerial photographer who originally worked at the Ministry of Transportation and Communications, was in charge of recording highway constructions from the air and had since fallen in love with the job. Over the past 2 decades, the man has captured over 400,000 photos of Taiwan, but was shocked by the images he recorded of Typhoon Morakot in 2009. It was then he was inspired to quit his job and spend the next 3 years to make a documentary on Taiwan. Here's more. As high as the clouds and with the view shared by the creatures in the air, this is what Taiwan looks like from above.齊柏林is the first to be making a documentary of Taiwan through filming it from the air.
When I first started, I wasn't familiar with Taiwan's environment. It is through seeing our homeland from the air that I started to get to know the country we live in.
He first rode helicopters 20 years ago to shoot photos for work and had since fallen in love with aerial photography.
In fact, I've long ago wanted to share my images so that more Taiwanese people will get to know their country. When Typhoon Morakot hit, I was able to fly to the disaster areas right away to capture the scenery. What I saw was really terrifying because it felt like Armageddon. It felt like the end of the world. Seeing so many fellow citizens suffering and how cruel natural disasters can be, that made me even more determined to make this documentary.
Unwilling to wait until he was too old,齊柏林decided to quit his government job and give up his $1 million retirement fund to devote himself to making the documentary. In the air, Chi gets to witness the vast ocean that surrounds Taiwan and the beauty of the land. However, there's another side which worries him.
In the process of Taiwan's economic development, we often neglect to respect and coexist with Mother Earth. We often see rivers polluted in many different colors flowing into the ocean and contaminating our coastlines. The peaks of mountains are supposed to be the most beautiful, yet it seems to be a different scene nowadays. These lands are very fragile because when we start chopping down trees, the forest will lose its ability to conserve water and soil. In fact, I'm really worried. Our friends on the mountains are there to make a living and they must stay there for their survival. But when natural disaster hit, their lives are put in danger. In this documentary, we did not make a lot of accusations. We are telling a story of our land in hopes of reminding everyone to be more considerate towards our environment. We hope the future of our homeland will be bright and beautiful.
Using the 400 hours spent in the air over the past 3 years,齊柏林aims to share the beauty of Taiwan with his audience. Taiwan not only offers magnificent scenery, but is also home to our loved ones. Hence, those living here should learn to coexist with our environment.
At the end of the film, there's a song called Clapping Your Hands, which I feel will bring a positive force and encouragement to the citizens of Taiwan. As we are faced with the pressure of today's society and the destruction caused by natural disasters, sometimes I think Taiwanese people have it tough both physically and emotionally. The song is to encourage everyone to move forward with courage.